Hi, welcome back to Dotspot. This tutorial is going to look at face shapes because making a great character in a cartoon has a lot to do with the shape that you choose for the head as much as all the features inside it. So I've just drawn a face here in the middle of the screen and we're going to play about with the shape around the face. First of all though, convention, meaning Mr. or Mrs. Normal, will have a head where the eyes fall onto the halfway line of the head, and halfway between the eyes and the chin here comes the bottom of the nose. Halfway between that is where we put the mouth line. And if you see here, the eyes are usually one space apart and one space before the edge of the head. He's got his head slightly turned. One space before the edge of the head. From the centre of the eyes coming down like this would denote more or less where the edges of the mouth will come. So this is normal. Between the eyes, the top of the eyes and the bottom of the nose is where you find the ears. So let's just quickly draw them in. Okay. And then we have the hair. So we have the hair coming up. It'll be larger than the head, of course, as it sticks up. So this is a drawing of a fairly normal looking character. Okay. Now what happens when we decide to completely change the shape of the face? And we're just going to have a little play. So what about if, just looking at very simple shapes, we just give them an oval shape, okay? Or we give them a very short part here, but a very tall part here. It changes it quite a lot, doesn't it? I'm just going to go into the history there and go back to the snapshot so I can keep drawing. Make a new layer. How about a round head? Like a moon. Or someone that's very chiseled shape. So you could have a nice square jaw here like this with a bum chin. You maintain the ears in the same place and you've got this thing going on. And he goes up. And he could have some really cool hair coming up here at the top of his head. What about a little fat guy? So coming from here, this is where the cheekbones sit, just under the eyes. And then you've got these great big, kind of really big fat cheeks. Like he's just eaten too much. So he have really small ears, this guy, maybe a big fat cheeks like this. And a very short head. And you see how that really changes the way he looks. And some short hair up there too. Or a very long face. So very long and a long chin like this. And long ears. And coming up here, and a long head. It looks like a brainiac. You can have a little light bulb up there, like he's thought of a great idea. So you can see how changing the shape of the face, and you could do it very simply, using your basic forms. So a rectangular shaped face like this, use this as a basic guideline, and then you bring in what you know about the face and the cheekbones and where you know where the ears should be, and you have this wonderful square rectangular head, using another basic shape being a circle like this. You can draw him in a circular way. Of course, when you add hair or facial features like a beard, things like this, things start to change. There we are. Maybe you can get a little moustache in there. Looks like he works maybe in an office. Using a triangular form, either this way up or the other way up, so you can have it like this, a big fat guy, and he's got a small head and small ears and a big fat neck. And maybe a few lines of fronds that go up and over his head. And using the triangle the other way up can look very different indeed. So a very short chin, and give him like big ears like this, and you bring this up and over like this, and it can completely change the age of the character and the weight and the type of the character. Okay, so go have some fun, draw some eyes, draw some shapes, and enjoy yourself. Okay, I'll see you next time on Dotspot. Thank you very much. Bye.